And we are underway in Buffalo. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
And it just feels like Allen has the Bills on the cusp of something great. Another 13-win season last year, and they're officially perennial favorites in the AFC. Behind that effort, continued excellence from one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Allen going to go to the air right away. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Used to have a coach who tells us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play.
Incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run for the first time with James Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Allen going to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers.
Earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
They run again on 1st down, Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
The Raiders offense heading out with their new man under center for 2023, the former Patriot, former 49er, Jimmy Garoppolo.
It was another typical season for Jimmy G last year. When he was out there, he was excellent, leading the 49ers to 7 wins and throwing 4 times as many touchdowns as interceptions. Then the injury bug bit again. But Las Vegas, they're counting on him being able to do the exact same thing they saw in San Francisco, but avoiding injury while doing so.
Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. DeAndre Carter back deep. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Garoppolo. Hitting Mayer here on the out route. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Garoppolo now. Caught out right by Renfro. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Throwing now is Garoppolo. The pass taken in by Mayer. Touchdown, Raiders! Michael Mayer from 21 yards away. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it was finished off by a Michael Mayer touchdown grab. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we send you down to our... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take... Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. Yeah, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis, 26 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this third quarter. They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play action. Garoppolo. Caught by Mayer. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. They'll try and run with a fullback, Johnson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to their football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. 62 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Here comes 2nd down at 5. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 1st down. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Time not an issue just yet, but we'll be watching the clock for sure. Here's 2nd down. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Garoppolo. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. And no panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Carlson able to put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Allen and the Bills now. Down 17-14, 20 seconds to go. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play.
My days thinking if I would ever live inside the background. Now I feel strange, they out to get me another day, another man down. I'm picking my shoes, I'm picking the litter, I'm pushing the limit, I'm picking the slack now. The clear this ain't gold, look around where we roam through. In the land of the broken, it's a lot we was prone to. Quicker sand was engulfing, but intact with my soul. Been dispatched,
Tonight.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. A guy coming off his best season as a pro. Here's Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. To throw is Watson. Rolling to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Watson sliding out of the pocket. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Watson, off play action. Flushed out right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Browns post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? A nice march to start things off, let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the 2nd-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
Pickett didn't quite lead Pittsburgh to the promised land in his first season as the hometown kid and franchise quarterback, but he did impress once he got on the field. Winning 7 games helped keep the vaunted streak of non-losing seasons alive in the Steel City.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. Now inside the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Eluding the pressure right. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now a give. Running left is Harris. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Pickett will look to throw it here. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Browns drive about to get started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Throwing again is Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 4. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery. Pickett. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mo.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Pickett on 2nd down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Pickett right back to the air again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
After the interception, here's Watson escaping and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. T.J. Watt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Rolling to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. So we have reached halftime. Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
There he goes left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And this time the yards won't come so easy, as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Back to throw, Pickett. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And some room to work. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here. Faking the give, now Watson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Pickett to throw on first down. That's caught. Allen Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Pickett back to throw. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. It was Myles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down. Looking to throw, Pickett. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. 2nd down, goal to go. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime. Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all. Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish. You obviously don't have a flight to catch. Tomorrow. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They begin this drive with Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd down. On the move to his left. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
They'll run for it. Chubb. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Well, at this stage in the fourth, I thought they might work it down the field a little differently, but they go with a run. Hole opens up, and he's gone.
Were we mind melding there? Because you're thinking differently, meaning throwing the ball, right?
Yeah.
I'm with you. With that time on the clock, I thought the ball would be in the air on just about every play. And they came back and got him with a surprise because I think the defense was planning for that as well. That took some fortitude as a play caller. Give him high marks for making it happen.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So here's Pickett and the Steelers. Down 21-14, 55 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Pickett's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Here's Pickett. That's caught by Johnson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Looking to throw here. Pickett. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Pickett to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 1st and 10. Now Pickett. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Pickett. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Here's Pickett. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
And they can't connect, incomplete, but that stops the clock with 1 tick remaining here in this first half. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you,
Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina,
the ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. One of the Panthers' big offseason acquisitions. Here's Miles Sanders. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Throwing, Young. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kendre Miller taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, 73 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. A 1,000-yard rusher for the first time last year. This is Jamal Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there. Good for a Saints first down. Now Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Carr going to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Williams. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Williams. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. They'll run it with Williams. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They run. It's Williams. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamal Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Eluding the pressure right. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Young. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. To throw, Young. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Carr now on 1st down. Again, it's Johnson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. This 2nd and 4. Again, it's Carr. That one complete downfield to Johnson. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. On first down. Carr. And Thomas has it. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down. Carr now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Final play of the half. Young, flush to his right. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this one's incomplete. So we have reached half. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller with his second touchdown of the night. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
There he goes again, and all the way up to the 37-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. defense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. It's Young off play action. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A 1st down carry now for Miller. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Carr. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. That throw by Young incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 50 yards. And the Panthers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. There he goes, right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Carr. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. He's into space past the 25. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! A big play there. 43 yards. And the Saints have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. And Raheem Blackshear now to return it. And able to get this out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A first down throw for Young. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. He'll get this to about the 38. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On play action, now Carr. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. CD for the losing side. They had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially.
We got London on the
Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. My crown way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And that you need better stop. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get the involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you not a poet. My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius.
Today
And off we go from Denver. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First play, and Wilson wants to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's Wilson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So the completion there, Charles, looking at this defense, certainly in for a tough task here this afternoon. What are some of the keys for them if they want to come out on top?
Well, the first thing, partner, is they just allowed a completion there. They don't want to get a string of those going. Let him get his confidence. Let him get into the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game, and all of a sudden, he's feeling like he can do no wrong. You want to really get after his timing a little bit, knock a few balls away, and make things uncomfortable for him. Because if he feels relaxed, you are in for a tough afternoon.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. No score after one on EA Sports. Wilson finds Dulcich out left side. Touchdown Broncos. Greg Dulcich from 8 yards out. And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And a Greg Dulcich touchdown reception finished that drive off. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. A 1st and 10 here for Howell and the Commanders at their own 28-yard line. Throwing here, Howell staying on his feet. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Off play action. It's Howell. Steps away. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And Howell will throw it. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards there and a Washington first. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 42 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught here by Dulcich. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's Wilson. He's across midfield. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Again, Wilson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Broncos. Going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Wilson on 1st down. Same connection. Dulcich once again. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's 1st down. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Gibson again. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Gibson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Faking the handoff, Howell. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. 2nd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line. Throwing again here, Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. This is 1st and 10. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Here now, 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Williams. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Powell to throw. They'll roll him out right. Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Howell. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. Buying time to his left. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
Here's 1st down. Here's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. So a victory here for the Commanders. And it's never easy to come into Denver to win. You think all you have to deal with the altitude, but they got the job done.
Well, there's a reason Olympic athletes train nearby. All right, they've got a terrific training center in Colorado Springs. You train at the altitude, the lungs expand, you go down to the regular. Oh, my goodness, they can go all day. And in fact, a lot of visiting teams.
for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson. Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is seasoned with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. I'm up. Keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be